Hi everyone, welcome back to Jams, Journey, Adventure, Memory, and Zest. Today I'm bringing you something really special, a glimpse into the beautiful island of Sri Lanka. I'm currently living here, and honestly, this place is full of surprises. From jungle safaris and the golden beaches to sacred temples, misty mountains, the street food, the list continues. Let's explore. Sri Lanka is a small island in South Asia, just below India. It's often called Pearl of the Indian Ocean because of its natural beauty. The main languages spoken here are Sinhala and Tamil. And trust me, most people also speak English. It's famous for its tea. I don't know if you've heard of the Dilma tea. Very popular and famous tea. It's produced in Sri Lanka. The spices, the lotus flower, which is also the national flower, and of course, the elephant, one of Sri Lanka's most sacred animals. Sri Lanka is seriously a dream for nature lovers. There are beautiful beaches like Mirisa and the Unawatuna, where the sunsets like a postcard. Trust me, I have most of those pictures. When I visit hotels, I intentionally go to the beaches during sunset just to take those beautiful pictures. The hill country like Ella are full of green tea plantation and misty mountains. And I saw wild elephants in Yala National Park, and playful monkeys are everywhere, especially near the temples. Let me share my experience with you. When I came to Sri Lanka, that was in April, my neighborhood is very quiet. And during the day, the monkeys play around and they sometimes jump on your roof. So I was in the room one time and they started playing and came on top of my roof and it sounded so loud. I rushed. I started praying because I was so scared. The sound was weird. Then I was told later that during the day they come around to play and they jump on top of the roof, and when you are in, it sometimes gets scary. Monkeys are everywhere in Sri Lanka. No wonder they have a lot of bananas, different kinds of banana in Sri Lanka, the brown ones, the green, and the yellow. Banana is everywhere. In Sri Lanka, we have the Lotus Star. It's the most tallest structure in South Asia, standing at 356 meters. You can just imagine how tall it is. Wherever you are in Colombo, you can just see it from afar, and it's so beautiful. It's inspired by the sacred lotus flower, which represents purity and wisdom in Sri Lanka's culture. The tower reflects both tradition and progress. So at night, you see the star glowing with different colors and it lights up the whole of Colombo, and it looks so beautiful, especially when you see the reflection on top of some of the running water or some of the rivers, the lagoons in town. It looks so nice. Sri Lanka's culture is rich, spiritual, and full of color. I visited Sigiriya Rock Fortress. It felt like stepping into an ancient story. Climbing the rock was very scary, but safe. I managed my way to the top. As you can see, that is me giving the victory sign. At least I was also able to bring Sigiriya Rock to my level. Then there is the Temple of the Tooth in Kandy. Yes, I visited Kandy, a sacred place where people bring lotus flower as offerings, symbolizing peace and purity. So when you go to the temple, you're given a wrap or a scarf to wrap around yourself because you need to be holy, you need to be decent before going to the temple. So you can see I had the scarf on just to look decent before I could go in there. The lotus flower is the national flower, and it symbolizes peace and purity. At some hotels, guests are welcomed with the lotus flower as a gesture of hospitality. I had the chance to light a traditional oil lamp, which is a very special Sri Lankan custom. It's done at the start or the beginning of every event to bring blessings and mark new beginnings. And I had the opportunity to do this. It was a nice feeling. The light represents knowledge and hope. So at every event, people are selected to light up the lamp. Like, for instance, we have distinguished guests such as government officials, business leaders, religious leaders, and maybe special invitees. They are often given the opportunity to do this. I love their tradition, their traditional dance, so graceful and powerful. And during festivals like Vesak, the whole country glows with lanterns and light. Very beautiful. And Vesak is also known as the Buddha Day. It is one of the most sacred Buddhist celebrations here and across the world. And it is celebrated by even Christians because you can't just afford to lose it. There is merrymaking, sharing of food, ice cream on the street, everywhere. People are rejoicing and then celebrating. Now let's talk about the most important thing in Sri Lanka, the food. I've tasted special kutu, the coconut sambal, rice and curry, and the almighty crispy egg hoppers. Sri Lanka's food is packed with powerful spices. Trust me, the cinnamon, the cloves, and the pepper, the white pepper, and a whole lot. And most of them are grown here. Like, they have a lot of spices in Sri Lanka. Now, I'll be real with you. I don't normally take spicy food, but in Sri Lanka, if you skip the spices, you miss out. So I eat it, enjoy the heat or the burn, and then later on I take my tablets if there is the need to. What truly makes this country special is the people. Sri Lankans are kind, respectful, and always ready to help. Whether you are in a busy market or a small village, you will find someone willing to just give you a helping hand. And if you're planning to visit Sri Lanka as a tourist or stay, I think the best months are usually December to April, depending on the region in which you're coming to. Getting around is easy. You have a lot of tuk-tuk, which is the cheapest source of transport here. And it's very easy. Like, you just get out of your house and in front there is tuk-tuk. You just hop in. Just that they really bully drivers on the road, you know. They can really get on your nerves. Tuk-tuk. They can really, really get on your nerves. But hey, that's Sri Lanka for you. There is something for everybody. Like, the place is affordable, hostels to luxury resorts, and also English is widely spoken in tourist spots, so communication is quite easy. This is just the beginning of my Sri Lanka adventure. I will be exploring more, especially on their street food, the spicy gardens, and maybe even try some Ayurvedic wellness. So keep tuned to my channel. If you love what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and keep sharing. Till we meet again, I'm out. Peace.